special events here. We'll talk about there and talk a little bit about special events.
All the big guys here. How are you? Good. Hello. How are you?
So, two good old boys in an Alabama trailer park were sitting around talking one afternoon after a cold beer, after getting off of work at the local Nissan plant. After a while, the first guy says to the second, "If and I was to sneak over to your trailer Saturday and make love to your wife while you was off a-hunting, and she got pregnant and had a baby, would that make us kin?" The second guy crooked his head sideways for a minute, scratched his head, squinted his eyes, thinking real hard about the question, finally says, "Well, I don't know about kin, but it would make us even." So, do we have any virgins today? Anybody here for the first time?
Yes, we do have virgins.
You have virgins?
Yes. From Chile, Buffalo, New York, we have Joseph.
All right. Joseph, yes.
And you probably can't tell by her nice, calm-looking demeanor. This is Christy, and she's a Jersey girl from Livingston.
Welcome, Jersey girl.
And believe it or not, I had to write this town where Anthony was born, because it's the highest place in the Allegheny Mountains of Pennsylvania, Gallitzin. This is Anthony from Gallitzin.
Welcome, Anthony. Reverend Ann, do you know where that is? In
I do.
I figured.
Hi, Anthony.
Anybody else?
Yes, I have one more from the tax collector's office who's never been here before.
Ooh.
This is Michelle. Michelle, where were you born? Wheeling, Illinois.
Welcome, Michelle.
She's much nicer looking than Michael, isn't she?
Oh! You will hear about that next month.
I did it, Uncle.
I know that.
That's it.
That's it? You got all the virgins? Thank you all for joining us. Quick reminder, if you'll remember in the past, DKBNet has been doing some surveys here. They pay about $200. If you're interested in doing surveys for different companies, come on up, get one of these, gives you the information and the contact information. Also on the tables, save the date, June 7th. Nova is going to do a health fair here. If you are dismayed with the news of today, come to this health fair. These young people will absolutely invigorate your mental health. They are so excited. They are so brilliant. They have such interesting information. So come and join us right here in this very room on June 7th. Yes, okay. So, Danny.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? All right. So now before we go too far, let me ask you something deeply personal. When was the last time you did something for your mental health? What did you do? Okay. That's mental health. So, I am not talking about, like taking a bubble bath or ignoring your family's group chat. I mean something really about mental health that gets your serotonin flowing. Like the kind that leaves you glowing, grinding, and maybe even sweating. So keep that in mind.
All right, that works.
Because guess what? As I told you last week, this month it is International Masturbation Day and Mental Health Masturbation Month and Mental Health Awareness Month. And frankly, those two together in the same month, it is not a coincidence. Because taking care of your mind and taking care of your body should go hand in hand. Literally. You see, a good solo session isn't just me time. It's mood boosting, heart healthy, and hormone balancing. So, and it is also cheaper than therapy. And way more fun than doing a juice cleanse. So whether you're using your hands, your imagination, or something rechargeable, with different settings, one that could go from a gentle home to call an ambulance. You're doing yourself and your nervous system a huge favor. And speaking of mental health, we've got some beautiful holistic classes to help you support your well-being this week here at the Pride Center. So today at noon, we have restorative yoga. I'll be taking that class today myself. So come and stretch with me, both emotionally and physically. No judgment if you fall asleep in the middle of the pose, that's there. On Sunday, on May 18th at 1 p.m., we have Iris Yoga, which is a deeply meditative, stress-melting practice, perfect for resetting your mind and body. And Monday, May 19th, we've got our Grief and Love support group, which is done by Reverend Ann over there. So thank you so much. Because mental health isn't just about therapy. It's about movement, it's about connection, it's about release, and sometimes even just taking a nap. Now let's just sprinkle a little respect because May 16th is honor our LGBTQ plus Elders Day. So let's give it up for all of us in here in this room, because there is brave souls. These are the brave souls who paved the way for us to live, love, and even loop out loud. These are the folks who fought through stigma, survived pandemics, plural, and are still slaying. But let's bust a couple of myths before anything else. right? So myth one, using sex toys means something is wrong with you, with your partner, or your sex life. No. The truth is, sex toys are not a replacement. They're an upgrade. They're like seasoning, you know? I like to say it, they're like seasoning. You can enjoy a meal without garlic, right? But why would you? I say garlic because I love garlic. Me too. The second myth is mental health declines are just part of getting older. No. Depression, anxiety, and loneliness are not a natural part of aging. They're actually signals. And when we ignore those signals, they can shut down your drive, both mentally, up here in your head, or down in your pants. So if you're feeling off, don't just shake it up. Talk to someone. Even if you don't feel crazy enough to go to therapy, you're absolutely fabulous enough to deserve some peace of mind. So please talk to someone. And also, while we're talking about mental health, you all have this flyer in your tables. This is about our next town hall, okay? This town hall is being done in partnership with both the wellness program and the active aging program. And it's on June 3rd from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. If you notice, we are doing it 30 minutes earlier than what we normally do, because when you come in at 5:30 to have some delicious meals prepared by Tulio's Tacos and some drinks, we're also going to have some stations where you're going to be able to go around each of these stations and experience what mental health resilience is all about. So you can practice a little bit and take some tools home to work on your mental health on a daily basis. And as usual, we're going to have our panel discussion after all of this happens, and that will start at 7 p.m. All of those events are going to happen in this room and in the community room. We're going to divide it up. So it's going to be a very fun event. You can go ahead and scan this QR code to register. We will not be letting anybody in that is not registered. So please register. We're capping the registrations at somewhere around 100 people, and please register.
Is this?
Yeah.
I have on my calendar here, Mind Over Matters, Strategies for Thriving at the same time. Is that the?
Yes, that's what it is.
That's
It's
what
called,
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's called, the title is Mind Over Matter, Strategies for Thriving. Because we're going to talk about what resiliency in mental health is, and also, you're going to take some strategies home so that you can thrive with your mental health. All right, so while we're talking about mental health and peace of mind and everything, let's talk about pride. Because May 16th is International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. It is a powerful reminder that while we've come a long ways, we still have a long ways to go, and discrimination is still very real. We are living it today. So we fight back the best way we know how to, by living authentically, loving loudly, and yes, even moaning unapologetically. I don't know what I'm practicing. Also this month we recognize sex differences in Health Awareness Day, which is on Friday, and that reminds us that sex and gender can impact everything, from how we process a medication to how we experience pain. And yes, even how we orgasm too. So if your doctor tells you it's all in your head, feel free to tell them where to put that thermometer. And speaking of action, May 16 is Mental Health Action Day. So it's all about mental health and taking action. This day, please check in with yourself, your mind, and your body. And if you need a release, we support it. If you need a therapist, we got it. And if you need to talk about, sex, testing, PrEP, NPEP, and how you feel about sex, we're here always. And don't forget, HIV testing And STI testing is happening today in Building B from 11:30 to 7 p.m. So if you're feeling yourself this month, let us make sure that you're also protecting yourself. And as always, have fun with sex. Make it your own, but please do it as safely as possible so you can do it for longer. Happy to say that.
We have our Women with Pride coordinator, Miss Diane.
Good morning. Great to see everyone. My name is Diane Papafotis, and I'm the coordinator of the Women with Pride program, and I'm back after a little bit of a hiatus. I took a couple days off to do some R&R after an amazing Wilton Women's Week. It was a wonderful 10-day event hosted by the Pride Center and Women with Pride that really highlighted and featured several amazing women, LGBT women in our community. And after that event was over, I would say we haven't put everything together and done the complete postmortem, but we had some amazing feedback. We created some spaces for women to gather in all kinds of different ways through entertainment, sports. We had some health and wellness workshops, some educational workshops. It was a wonderful event, and I want to say thank you to everybody who participated. This event was open to everyone. I saw a few of you there at the events. So glad that you could join us. We have some volunteers in this room. We have Dick, Nick, Alan, others who really helped participate and volunteer. Thank you. Thank you so much. It really meant a lot to see all of you there and enjoying these events. I don't know if we're going to do this again next year. I hope that we will, but we still have to do that post-mortem. But I would say that I look forward to this again because it was a really important event to have spaces for women. So thank you on that.
All right.
Well done. So looking ahead, we have a few events that happen at the Pride Center that are not hosted by Women with Pride, but they happen weekly and monthly. 2 p.m. Saturday afternoons, right here at the Pride Center, we have hoops at the center. So if you know anyone that wants to play a little basketball, it happens every Saturday right in the back. And it's a great group of women. It's open to everyone, all skill levels. So please consider coming to the Pride Center and playing a little basketball. And then we have a wonderful group called the Second Tuesday Lesbian Social Group. They meet once a month here at the Pride Center on the second Tuesday of the month. They'll be meeting this evening, 6:30 to 8 p.m. Another great group, if you know anyone who's interested in getting together. What do they call it, a gaggle of lesbians? They get together, they talk, they gaggle. It's a great group. Again, second Tuesday of the month, 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Pride Center. And then last but not least, Bruce doesn't like us to talk about events that are way far in the future, but I want to give you a save the date for June 28th. It's the first of 2 workshops that will focus on women's postmenopause, physical and mental health. Now, many of us are in this room are postmenopause, right? Well, yes. Correct? Yeah. Where's Boo? Boo's not here. Oh, okay. So I can say it. Boo's postmenopause. And we're going to be talking about some challenges that happen postmenopause. I will say that I know a little bit about that. Heart conditions, osteoporosis, all sorts of mental health challenges. So we're going to have more about that. But I say this to you, so if you know anyone who might be interested, the save the dates are June 28th and July 12th. We'll have more details, but really important topics as we aged and thinking about coming together discussing those. So we're really looking forward to that. And I'll see some of you this Sunday at Disco on the Dock. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Diane. Picking up on Diane's second Tuesday, it is the second Tuesday of the month. Every second Tuesday of the month, we have reps from Marty Kears, Broward County Appraiser's office here, to provide all sorts of services. Danielle, come on up. It's quiet back there because Michael's not here, but he'll give us the message.
Good morning, my favorite gentlemen and ladies. Like he said, Michael is actually delivering toys for children at a library right now. Yes, children's toys, not adult toys. As you know, we're always here the second Tuesday of the month, just to make sure, remember, Early filing is March, but you all have until September 17th to get all your exemptions in if you still qualify for it. When we're here every Tuesday, or the second Tuesday of the month, Michael tells you about the low-income senior. Some of you still may qualify. Remember, you have to be 65 as of January 1st, and then also your income cannot exceed $37,694. Remember, Social Security doesn't count. So a lot of you still just recently filed your taxes. Take a look, come over and talk to us, whatever you need. Also, and then don't forget about our owner alert program. It's a free service that protects your property from deed fraud. There's a lot of scammers out there. There were 92 cases last year. So just make sure you're signed up, and we would be happy to help you. Okay? Everybody have a wonderful day.
Poverello, our neighbors right this way. So, ladies, come on up and tell us, nosy neighbors, what's going on, because we want to know. Juliet and Kendra.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you guys. I'm at Poverello. I'm new there. I've been there about going on 3 months, coming up soon. I'm the non-medical case manager. So if you have anything or that you need outside of medical, come and see me. My name is Juliet. Come on over to the front and ask Miss Minnie, can you see Juliet? And I'll do my best to assist you with what you need.
Hello everyone, I'm First Lady Kendra. Yes! I'm the peer specialist over at Poverello, and we have some exciting groups going on. We have our men's group that is met every third Wednesday of the month between 3 and 4. It's a HIV men's support group at Poverello every third Wednesday. And also we have a women's support group every third Monday from 3 to 4. Every third week of the month at Poverello. And also this week we're giving every woman that comes out a $25 gift card. Ooh. So all women who come to the support group, I might see some of y'all in drag, so. You can get a $25 gift card. And also we have refreshments, so food will be served, and we have many programs at Poverello. We have a 340B program, where you can get, by getting your medication to us, you can get a $150 allowance a month to go towards your bill, light bill, cable bill. Can't say for that trick bill, but it goes for those bills, you know. And also we have a wellness center where you can get free massages, haircuts, and chiropractic services. All right? So come over to Poverello and see what we have to offer for you, all right?
Thank you, ladies. We have our Action AG specialist, John White.
All right, good morning, everybody. Good to see all of you as always. So we're getting close to that day. What's going to happen on Sunday? I've already announced it a few times. There we go. Disco on the Dock. It's going to be very, very exciting, a fun event. We're very, very happy to be able to have it at the Meridian at Waterways, a very gorgeous facility. So it's going to be really, really nice. Open bar, light bikes. We're going to do a raffle as well for a nice prize. Free parking as well. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome time. Very, very fun. Going to have hits from the 70s and 80s when music was still mostly good. So I'm excited about that. So you're going to be able to, and you're also going to be able, the DJ is going to be awesome, and you'll be able to request songs too that you'd like to hear. Okay? So Meridian at Waterways this Sunday, May 18th from 1 to 4 p.m. Tickets are only $15, and think about what you get with that. You get open bar. You know, you can have as many drinks as you want, some really, really delicious food, and you get to dance and party in a wonderful location on the Intercoastal. And if you're planning on going out on Sunday too, most of the tea dances out on the drive happen a little bit later. So what better than to go there and get your drinks, you know, get started there, have some good food, party, and then you can finish up partying on the drive. Or take an Uber, exactly. So if you haven't registered yet and you need help with that, come see either me or Nick. at the table up here at the conclusion of the event today, and we'll be happy to help you register. Okay, so looking forward to it. Hope to see as many of you as I can on Sunday, and it's going to be an awesome event. And that's it. See you later.
Thank you, Sean. From SunServe, we have Miss Lisa.
He's the
Good morning, everybody. First off, thank you everybody who came Friday to the SunServe luncheon. It was a blast. And the next event is June 21st. It's the Senior Pride event, and it's being thrown by SunServe, the Pride Center, and Sage of South Florida. In order to reserve your tickets, if you go to sunserve.org/SOT, that will bring you to the page to go ahead and make a reservation. We're capping it at 125, and last I looked, we were somewhere just under, I believe, 70. So go ahead and make your reservations sooner than later. Hope to see you there.
Thank you, Lisa. Dennis.
Hi. If anyone's interested, I'm going to be at the back of the room after this is over to share information I've gotten about setting up a gun club and a variety of bits and pieces. So I'll be in the back. Stop by.
Thank you, Dennis. From AARP, Miss Betty from the Bronx.
Anyway, it's good? I'm good, right? You hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning, good to see you all. I'm going to be a little bit brief, but a little bit important today. Well, first off, let's talk about Michael. I mean, if he's giving out toys to kids, there might be something for the teachers, too, let's face it. And we really missed him today, but thank you for sharing it. Danielle, whatever. Forget names like crazy. I wanted to show this to all of you, because AARP is very concerned with Social Security and Medicare. And if you're a member, you should be getting this in the mail. And there's a lot of tips in here about what you can do and what are myths and what's true. So I don't know if you've seen some of the things, but I'll be happy to go over it with you if you want to stop by the table later where I sit. And there's also something going on with FPL. They want to raise your rates. So there's been a lot of like town hall type things where they're at, and you can go and protest. And AARP is sending representatives who represent me, you, and everyone who are concerned with this matter, sending them to talk and speak at each town hall. So we have people coming who are going to the Miami ones, the Broward ones, and the West Palm Beach ones. So wherever there's a town hall, it's there. You can look it up. And FP is determined to raise your rates again. So if you're concerned about that, that's something to look into. And just know AARP is always fighting for you. We love you. We miss you. See you next week, hopefully. Stay well.
Thank you, Miss Betty. There's our special events coordinator,
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? So we are in full-on preparations for our June 1st Hard Rock Drag Brunch. And actually, that's where Boo's been for the last 2 weeks in rehearsal. So we are very excited to see him there that day. Just kidding. But there will be an amazing show. June 1st, it is at the Hard Rock. And just to let you guys know, we will have several in-event fundraisers that day. We will have a diamond raffle where we'll be raffling off a actual diamond. And we will have trips to Puerto Vallarta, we will have a cruise, and a trip to Bogota, Colombia, amongst many other things. And those will be just in-event raffles. So that's what I have for you on the drag brunch. Sorry guys, I do have to take this. It is boo. Give me 1 second.
What about Speaker?
Oh, you want me to do it right now? So not only did she kick ass during Wilton Women's Week, but this weekend it is Diane's birthday. So we were able to put a couple little things we found around together. And on the count of 3, if we could give Diane a happy birthday, I'd appreciate it. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you.
A little cake for your little office.
36. Thank you.
Thank you all. Our sponsor today is Cleveland Clinic. They are wonderful and they have a wonderful new clinic. Dr. McClendon, tell us what's going on.
Hello, everybody. You broke it.
How many sheets does it take? I'm just
Where's the fluffer?
I was going to say that never happens. Now that you're awake, good morning. Hey, I'm Dr. Patrick McClendon. How are y'all doing? Good. How are y'all doing? Great. Wonderful. For the next 75 minutes, I'm going to be talking. Kidding. So, I am the medical director of the new LGBT Care Center at Cleveland Clinic, Florida. About a year and a half ago, I stood up here with a PowerPoint. I talked to y'all about Cleveland Clinic, spoke to you about what we were hoping to do, and I'm very, very happy and excited to let you know that the things we hoped we could do, that we have actually been able to do. We've been able to open a comprehensive LGBT care center at our Weston campus in the Internal Medicine Center. I know what some of you are thinking right now. Weston, that is a drive. Believe me, I know I drive it every day. But the benefit of Cleveland Clinic is that not only do you have a team of caregivers that are educated and part of the LGBTQ+ community taking care of you, but you also have the full services of the Cleveland Clinic backing up what we can offer. The Cleveland Clinic at large, this hospital in Weston is globally ranked in heart transplant, independent of the mothership, which is ranked number 2 for overall healthcare quality on Earth. We are globally ranked in gastroenterology, cardiac care, a whole host of services. We are proud to support this clinic. We're proud to support this community. And I am so proud to be able to offer our services to you. Now, as part of what we offer, not in addition to comprehensive LGBTQIA+ care, we offer care with graceful aging, care with HIV, care with all stages of life, beginning at adulthood. We don't do pediatrics. Now, as part of that, movement. The first law of physics, I learned in physics, is a body in motion stays in motion. And that applies to the human body as well. Stay moving, do the basketball, do the pickleball, get out for a walk, get up and get moving. And in that vein, we've all been sitting long enough, how about we stand up for a stretch if you're able? Arms up. Lovely. To the right. Up. To the left. Up. Twist. I hear my own back cracking. All right, thank you. Now, know I'm probably one of the last speakers, so hopefully this leaves you a little more motivated, a little more mobile, a little more energized for the day ahead. I have cards up here if any of you are interested in establishing care with us, and I'll be available after everyone's done speaking if anyone has any questions about the services we offer or about establishing care with us. Thank you all so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Mr. Lopez, can you close us out?
All right, is everybody excited about this? Yeah. All right, I love that. So our total is 262. Okay, my mathematicians.
131.
Very good. 131. I'm gonna have Dr. McClellan pull the ticket.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
This way they're mad at you, not me.
All right, who paid their copay?
It's a humble pay.
There you go.
Awesome.
Red or yellow?
I'm not telling you if it's yellow or red because it'll ruin the surprise. Here we go. 1107 7488. 7488. It's yellow, by the way. 7488 is the last number. Come on, somebody's got to have the one edge. 7488. All right, I'm going to say it again. 1107, yellow ticket. 1107 7488. Really? No winner? Wow. I don't know if that's never happened. Do another one?
Go for another one.
Hit mine.
Here we go.
All right, so we got, everybody has a new chance. Wait, oh, you found it. 7488? Okay.
Yes. Got a winner?
Nobody move. I'm going to go check first.
Reminder, Dr. McClendon and Amy will be here after we close, which we're going to do in just a second. Just make sure you've got the right wiener. Should it go?
Very nice.
All right. Please bring your phones back down. Have a safe week. We will see you next Tuesday.